Yep, do it. Well, it's another TwitchCon in the books, everybody. What a weekend! What a weekend! The jury's still out on whether or not I'm all about it being in Vegas or not. But wow, this was I love the fact, Panic, that you get firsties in here. I really do. You always make me smile, Panic. Just remember Twitch Dad said that. You always make me smile. Don't know how good the Wi-Fi is going to be here because I'm probably switching over to the Harry Reid Wi-Fi. Yo, Islander, what up? I'm sorry I missed you, man. I'm so sorry I missed you. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way, everybody. I went the wrong way. Wicked! You know, I gotta say, Islander, Wicked, we are so very, very lucky to be in Dee's community because Dee came to my panel the other day and she stayed for the whole thing. Josh poked his head in, but I think he went over to closing ceremonies. They put us opposite of closing ceremonies, but Dee stuck around for the whole panel and then came up afterwards to say, hey, I'll tell you something, if Twitch had 1,000 more Ds, well, one, Dee wouldn't be as unique as she is. But on top of that, I just think Twitch would be a better place. 1,000 more BBX Asians and 1,000 more Steve Sailors, you know what I'm saying? Because Steve took great care of me this weekend. He took great care of me. So Islander, we're going to rain check for another time. And, you know, just Dee, just looking out in the audience and seeing Dee hanging on every word of the panel just, you know, meant a lot to me. And this has just that's just one of the amazing memories that I've had with this event. I'm breathing now. I'm breathing a lot easier than I once was. I think I can put my bag down here. But okay. But it was a good weekend. It was a really, really good weekend. I'm good. And I also feel like I even learned a few things that I need to start working on as a streamer. The thing about when people say, "Oh, I'm going to come to your panel. I'm going to do X, Y, Z." You'd be amazed how many people don't do that follow through. You'd be amazed with how some people don't do that kind of follow through. But the fact that she did that, and she chose to do that instead of closing ceremonies, that says a lot about her character. It says a whole heck of a lot about her character. So yeah, oh crap! Wait a minute. I just remembered something. I got plenty of time. I got an hour before my flight. So I actually have some time to casually look around, and I actually found the place that's carrying F1 gear. And yeah, I might do a little last minute shopping here. Well, and I'm saying, Islander, that just says a lot about somebody's character, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, it makes me want to be a better streamer and a better member of my community. You know, to say, okay, I'm gonna, you know, if I say I'm gonna If I'm going to watch somebody's panel or go to somebody's panel, I'm going to go to it. So that was cool. And I met way more people this go around. Wow. I met a whole metric F-ton of people. So yeah, it was a good day. It was a good weekend, rather. It was a really good weekend. Okay, this is gonna be a make or break. Will they have my wife's size? And we have. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let me just look. So if you're wondering what I'm looking at, chat, they have, see, the only problem is my wife doesn't wear this style of shirt. She would wear jersey, but I don't think they have the jerseys. I think they only have the polo shirts. It is F1 gear. It is licensed F1 gear. But, yeah. Did I make it to the Tiki Spot Islander? I did not. So let me explain what happened. So after we went, and by the way, if you're curious about what I was shopping, I found some licensed F1 gear, and I was really excited about it. But then I realized they weren't. My wife would wear a team jersey. She would not wear a polo. And the only things they had in there for McLaren, because my wife is Team McLaren, the only papaya they had in there was the collared polo. That's not my wife's style. She wouldn't wear that. As far as the Tiki Spot goes, yeah. I was planning to go to Frankie's last night. Steve and I had been going during the last day of TwitchCon since 8:30. Because Steve had an 8:30 call for the Kitchen Royale event. And he killed it. He killed it as one of the judges. He was great. And it was a good time. But we have been going since 8:30. We hadn't had anything to eat since breakfast. And even then, it was just little side noshes, you know. I mean, I'd actually set aside a banana from, where was it? Oh, from our morning buffet. I had set aside a banana. And that was my lunch yesterday. So we were completely and utterly knackered after that 5 o'clock panel. And I could tell Steve, you know, Steve looked like he was about to pass out. He was like, I need to sit down and I need food. And I was like, okay, I hear you, brother. So we found a place in the resort world. That was it was called Wally's, and we both had a protein hit, you know. It was a charcuterie board of incredible meat, and then we both had these incredible. We had the Wally burger. Now it sounds tacky, it sounds chintzy for Vegas. This Wally burger was made with Wagyu beef. It was full contact protein, man. The carbs. I mean, it was. Oh God, it was. We like meat. That's what we do. We loves the meats, and man, we were chowing down. Steve didn't even finish his, but I put it away. I put that puppy away, and I thought once I got food, I was going to rally. I was going to get like a second wind or something. Nope. I could feel my body start to crash. Now, Steve had an early call again for his flight, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna ask him to come out with me. I just think we should go on ahead and just do the thing and see how I feel afterwards. On time. Yeah, D57. Okay, so I found my gate. So I got my gate. Come on. Come on. It's an artistic angle, I know. There you go. All right, it righted itself. Oh, for Pete's sake. This gimbal is on the way out, everyone. This gimbal is on the way out. Hey, Spence. Hey, Spence. I'm just gonna find a table here and park for a bit. Hit that jackpot before leaving. See, the first time I came to Vegas, I remember thinking, wow, they get you right as you get off the plane. Right as you get off the plane. It's just... It's slots galore when you get off the plane. Yeah, I know. Actually, she pinged me already. I was hoping Twitch Mom would join me in here. So, we got some news back about Evie. She is FIV positive. So what does that mean? It means... doesn't mean a thing. It means that when we give out these kittens, we're gonna have to tell people, look, you're gonna have to check these kittens like in 6 months to make sure they're okay, if they're clear of the virus or not. $1,000 as you deboarded. Wow. And yeah, it's Vegas right there, baby. That's Vegas in a nutshell, isn't it? To get your hopes up. Yeah, exactly. And we manage. It means they get a little more love when they get sick. But the fact that they are already indoor cats, the fact that they're indoor cats, is a plus. It's not a death sentence, so I'm not worried about it. Psycho, it was such a pleasure to meet you today. Or sorry, not today. This weekend. It was such a pleasure to meet you this weekend. How are you, Psycho? How are you? Oh, my gate has changed. Okay, so my gate has changed. Still leaving at the same time, which is what I really want in the end. And I'm trying to find my batteries. Relaxing at home. That's what I'm working towards. I'm working towards that right freaking now. Okay. So there. Okay, maybe I have the cables in here, which I do. Did you enjoy yourself at TwitchCon, man? Did you enjoy it? Did you have a good time? Because I was just reflecting on it. Had a delightful time. Had a delightful time this weekend. Absolutely delightful time. Okay. If I sound or seem distracted this time. Last month's surgery didn't work. Oh, jeez. Sometimes this seems. I feel like sometimes this is my karma. I go off for a weekend to like a convention or something, and it's crazy good times and it's great. And then when I start coming home, that's when reality starts kicking in hard. But you know what? If there's something that, if I've learned anything, the zen of TwitchCon, if you will, I've learned that we'll manage. We'll manage, we'll adapt, we'll get through. Because that's what you do. That is what you do. And some days it's going to be easier than others. I'm adjusting the camera so I can get a cable in here. Everybody, just bear with me. I also learned that this weekend is probably I'm gonna have to start thinking about replacing the phone because it's now no longer holding a charge, especially when I stream. Flip. There we go. When I stream, this phone hates me. Ah. Okay, I'm going to temporarily be upside down right now, but the interface will adapt, at least it better. So first I get a lovely shot of the table. The world has gone topsy-turvy, and I'm about to pause stream. And look, I'm back. And you know what, Spence? That is exactly the deal with the cat. That is the deal with Evie. And I still don't have any regrets. I hope Pip is watching right now. I really hope Pip is watching right now. I think she's working on the deadline for the Alien book, but it doesn't change a thing. In fact, we've been reading up on FIV. We've been listening to the experts talk about FIV, and yes, it is an immune deficiency with cats, but it is not feline AIDS. It is not feline AIDS, and that is a terrible name for it. It's a terrible name. Hey Marv, see you soon, baby. Couple of days. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. But no, it was a terrific TwitchCon. It was a terrific TwitchCon. I've been getting periodic videos of the kitties while I've been away. I have missed those kittens like you wouldn't believe, and now they're getting to the point where they're actively picking fights. She's fine. She's fine. So here was what we were told about FIV or feline AIDS, but we're just going to call it FIV because feline AIDS, in the words of Jackson Galaxy, the cat daddy, it's a terrible name. It's a terrible name for the condition she has. It means that her immune deficiency is whacked. So that means oh, they don't need my passport verification. No, don't worry about that. I'm fine. It basically means that she can't go outside. She can't go outside because she is more susceptible to like any kind of feline disease or any kind of sickness. If she gets sick, she needs extra care. That's it. That's all there is. Now, concerning the other kittens, concerning not just her kittens, they have said, they being the vets and the professionals, say that it is rare to have have FIV passed on through the mother's milk. So that doesn't change either. But if you get a cat with FIV, you basically can have a cat. You can literally have a cat live a full long life. And if they're indoors and they are the only cat, then you're fine. And so that doesn't mean that the Rossies have to worry about it because it doesn't transmit over to dogs. The daughter unit doesn't have to worry about it because they're only going to have one cat when they get an apartment of their own. The only thing that's going to be a bit of a consideration is going to be our cats, because we have 3 elderly cats. But we've already started doing a lot of interaction and integration. Like we're bringing the cats in when we do feedings and things like that, so that everyone weighing in and the cats are aware of each other. Vi has not done any hissing. Vi we're not worried about. Even Benedict we're not worried about. Benedict is not a fighter. That he does not take a fight to anybody. If anything, he kind of steps back and slinks away. Sebastian, on the other hand, still thinks he's a kid, and he likes to roughhouse, and that is where it's going to get complicated. That's where it's going to get complicated. Now, provided Sebastian is like, oh, okay, I'm not going to mess with Evie, then we got nothing to worry about. But it strikes me that if you took a fight to Evie, Evie's going to take the fight back to you. That's the impression I get. But we're not giving up on her. We're not taking her to her shelter. We're not giving her up. We're just gonna adapt. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I mean, the reason why we were kind of optimistic was that they said it was going to take roughly a week, and it's been well over a week. So we thought, oh well, maybe everything's okay. Maybe. We are going to have to tell anybody though that picks up one of the kittens, hey, you need to know something about this cat. It can't be an outdoor cat. If you have more than one cat, you need to know this. So there's a little more that we have to tell them. But apart from that, we're fine. So this week, before I go a little bit more into TwitchCon, what about this week? Okay, so this week I'm going to do a stream tomorrow. I'm going to sit down and do like a full brain dump of what happened. But in a nutshell, I met a lot of people through Steve this week. And I also found out that I made impressions I didn't realize I made on people. And they remembered me from the year before when they met me through Steve. And alongside BBXH, Steve Saylor is one of those friends that I don't think I deserve. But there you go. There you go. I feel very fortunate. I feel very, very fortunate. So I'm gonna have a stream tomorrow. I may be talking. I may do it just chatting, and then probably jump back into some stuff with the season of The Lost. I need to sort of reorient myself with my day job, but I think I'm also gonna, because it's so slow. There's nothing like the laughter of a baby unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. Very good, Jason. Very good. I don't know if it's gonna be just a just chatting stream. It could be. It could very well be. If it isn't a just chatting stream tomorrow, it'll be a just chatting stream with some Destiny. Let's see. Wednesday we pick up Marv. Looking forward to that. Marv is going to be a special guest in our D&D campaign, so I need to follow up either tonight or tomorrow with my DM to find out what we need from him. And chances are what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably try to plug Marv into Discord on his end, and then he can come in as the character. And all we really have to do with Marv is just give him a character sheet, but I want to make sure that he at least gets one dice roll in. Well, that's just it, Marv. I don't stream on Wednesdays. I don't stream on Wednesdays. Thursdays I stream, but Thursday night, everybody, we have a special event coming up Thursday. Thursday we will be, well, that's just it. Thursday, Marv, is the paranormal investigation. You arrive on the 25th. Thursday the 26th, we go and we investigate the Candy Factory. So yeah, everybody, we will have a paranormal. Yeah, Marv. Thursday from 7 to 10, we will be doing an I think you're gonna dig it, Marv. I think you're just gonna dig the Candy Factory in general. It's a cool spot. It's a really cool spot. I don't know if you'd want to try an Estes method, but that could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. But unfortunately Phil Rossi can't make it, so it's going to be me and Pip running the show, and this is just a fun thing we're doing with the art factory staff. They wanted to do something special on Halloween. We said, they couldn't afford our rate, and we just said, you know what, F it. You guys have been great to us. Let's do you a solid. Happy Halloween. So that's on Thursday. Friday, I'm not even sure what I'm planning to do Friday. Friday may be prep for Saturday. Now, okay. So I might stream Friday. It's still TBA for Friday. Or TBD for Friday. Saturday, however, Saturday is not going to be streamed. I'm not planning to stream my haunted birthday, even though TwitchCon was encouraging me to do a stream from my birthday party. I'm just like, I want that for me. I want the haunted tiki party for me. I mean, Marv's going to be a part of it, and there's going to be a lot of really cool people that are going to be part of it. But I kind of want that to be for me. Now, what I do need to do, I might. The shirt I got for sale, how to use stitches. Fantastic. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. All right, come on.
WestJet Flight 1789 service into Vancouver is still paging for the following guests to give you 25 for mandatory passport verification.
Yeah, I think if we do anything on Friday, I may do a makeup test for Friday. So So I got my Hawaiian shirt in for Friday, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an EMF reader that my wife has, and I've got to figure out how to put some putty on my chest so it looks like it was driven into my chest. I might put a blood stain on there, but the problem is the shirt's red, so it may not work anyway. But Saturday is going to be Saturday. I'm not going to. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do Friday. I'm going to do another just chat. There's going to be a lot of just chatting stuff out here on the week, but I think Friday I'm going to do the makeup test, the costume / makeup test, and then on Saturday I'm just going to be dark because I want to make sure that I get everything prepped and ready for the haunted tiki party. It's going to be some good people there. I'm really excited. I may not seem excited, but that's because I think I'm still a little frazzled, a little burned out. I should add a bit of chocolate to make it look like the blood is dried. Oh, that's smart, Jason. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't planning on keeping the shirt anyway. I was planning on having the shirt get stained anyway. So I might actually have it like torn it up here. So I'll put some blood and some chocolate up. That's good. That's a real good idea. That's a neat Halloween hack. It's a Halloween hack from Jason Nightstalker. Everybody, give me 1 second. I think the stream is going to pause again. I just want to send a quick message to Pip. Hold on.